Hi everyone, I am Tim Riley with Angel Tarot Card Readings by Tim. Thank you for joining me this week. I have some exciting news. My website is almost finished. I can't wait to share that with you. It's been a work in progress. I've been working on it for about the past 3 weeks. And I've got a couple more pages. I am not a computer person by any means, but it's been a long and also good learning experience too. So I've learned some new skills along the way on how to actually develop a website. So it's been good. I should have that to you by the end of the month. So because we're doing a reading for the week of July 25th through the 31st, I'm going to include that website. So if you go to it, it says, I think you're probably going to get the WordPress that, Angel Tarot Card Readings is coming soon. That means I'm still working on it. But the goal is to have it done by the end of the month. So hoping a little bit early too. This week, we're going to be using the life purpose. I felt like we needed to focus on, what our goals and our soul purpose and where we need to be heading and what direction. So I wanted to use the Life Purpose Oracle card deck by Doreen Virtue, which I'm shuffling here. And then I'm going to pull a card from a new deck that I just got a couple weeks ago. I've been working with it. It is the Crystal Mandela Oracle by Alana Fairchild. So angels, what messages do you have for us? And they're taking their sweet little time. Nothing's popping out here. But what they are telling me is that this is about being more open and receptive to giving and receiving knowledge. Because I do feel very much like for example, my website, I had to go to a good friend of mine who had one up already. And I got some good insight and good information on how to do that. So that bleeds into this week also. They're asking us whatever we're wanting to move forward with, whether it's a project. And I am hearing for some of you authors out there that this is a book, that this is the time to move and to be more open and receptive to receiving information. But it's like it's that missing link. Here we go. Here's one that comes up. Okay. All right, so this is saying strength. The first card is strength. It says, everything you're experiencing in your life has made you strong and courageous. So yeah, this is saying, don't hold back. You're very much protected. And the more that we have faith that God and Creator and our angels will spiral us forward, the more those doors open up for us. So allow yourself to receive that blessing, okay? And when you do that, and when you start to begin to receive help, that's when things start to fly open for us, which is great. Okay, so the next card that comes up, okay, so this one is, this is saying books. And you're connected to your life purpose through books. You're connected to your life purpose through your involvement with books. So again, this may be doing some research. And again, this could be those of you that are authors. So this is a good sign for you to take that next step. But for the rest of us, where we may be feeling a little discouraged or unsure on what our path is, they're saying to study. That's what the book knowledge is for, is to take a look and do a lot of research as to what would be the next step for us to take. Okay, I think you're going to get that aha moment through research, is what they're saying. The more that we set our priorities is also what I'm hearing, the more that we will actually be able to refine our attention to what we're wanting to pursue and do and what our projects need to be. So take a look, because I'm hearing set priorities, and set aside what you don't need to do and focus on what you should do just for this week. Rather than trying to take a 6-month project and trying to tackle it all at one time, set it up in tiny baby goals as to what this week could be for you. We also may need to, I'm hearing, face your shadow self, and that would be what has been stepping in your way, what's been tripping you up. Here's the next card here. And, this is saying definitely to talk to your angels. So your angels have your back on this. And I know that Archangel Michael is coming through saying that we're protected. So we're safe, we're supported through any changes that we may be making. And for some of you that may be going actually through a change in your jobs, you may have recently gotten notification that your job has ended or will be ending, or perhaps maybe you've left your job, um, or you're wanting to pursue another job. So, you've got a lot of stuff going on here this week. But it's saying that when you refine your attention on what it is that you want and to place your attention on that with unwavering faith, it's going to come to you this week. Okay? So I feel really good about the energy with this, but it is about setting priorities and taking a look at, where our attention needs to be, and also what's taking away your attention, because that's the shadow side that I kept hearing and seeing. And yeah, they're ringing over here, so they're really wanting me to tell you, take a look at, and by shadow side, sometimes that can mean our own skeletons in our closet, which for some individuals that's addictions and so forth. But it may not have to be that severe. In some cases, it could just be, you've got a friend or a family member that's really wanting to monopolize your time this week. And, this is about, okay, well, I'll tell you what, let me give you, just instead of 60 minutes, how about I give you 30? So that way you can keep that other 30 for yourself to work on your priorities. Okay. So it's kind of a, give and take and balance situation in there. And, they can also, you can work out a trade too. Perhaps they have knowledge that that you would benefit from. And, I'll help you do this for 60 minutes or whatever that project may be if you help me in getting this book published or getting this project off the ground. Okay. So now I want to see what other card comes up through the crystal mandala. Oh, here we go. All right. So this one here. All right. So we have rare success, which is, I like this. I like this a lot. And the crystal is, this is not a familiar one like your amethyst, but this is stromatolite. I need to start wearing glasses or get more light into this room. Sorry. But stromatolite, and it's rare success. So what this tells me is that, again, spirit has your back. Your angels have your back. So I'm also hearing that there is a small window of opportunity for some of you. So get in there. And if you're looking for a job, have that resume ready. Rather than waiting for the job offer to come through and then it's like, oh, hold on, let me do my resume. I got to go take care of that. Nope. Have the resume ready for the job that you want so that when this comes through, you can get it. So that's what we're looking at for this week. So wonderful opportunities in all forms, especially as it revolves and involves our life purpose. So have a wonderful week, everyone. Angel blessings as always. I'll talk to you later. Bye now.